Hi guys, it's Tarquin and we're coming back with more Minecraft. We're gonna play a little bit of Peaceful. I'm just gonna show off what I've been working on. It's not much. So I remade my whole house out of polished granite. It's still the same, there's nothing going on, but I made it polished granite. Got my painting on the wall. I still just have the sheep. I did harvest a lot of wheat, so that's pretty cool. Didn't do anything with it. I sort of made like an interior moat. I don't know what I was thinking. I had an interior wall as well. There was a wolf that was jumping up previously and attacking my sheep, so I was trying to work on that. And now we're gonna make a big loop. I probably should have started this video somewhere else, but it'll be all right. I think I left my boat here. Yes. The input. Oh my goodness! My cat is hanging out in my boat. Get out of the boat, silly cat. Anyway, I didn't know that was going to be part of it. Yes, yes, who's a good cat? Come on now. Here, yes, I will give you a fish. Anyway, I forgot that I had been hanging out with my pets. That makes sense, but is he stuck? Yeah, he's stuck. Poor little guy. Don't get mad at me for getting wet. There you go. He's a good cat. He's silly. I did get an emerald. I sold a large amount of wheat to a villager. But anyway, my cat is now rescued. We're probably gonna, yeah, we're gonna run back home, take a little nap, and then, there we go. Yes, we had the dog sitting down here. Can't believe we had mislaid my beloved cat. The villager just like sometimes walks into my house. That's okay, whatever, man. Sure, you do you. And sleeping with a fragment of wall in my hand, it's now time to face the day. But first things last, we're going to feed the cat and then tell him to sit down, which you do by right-clicking. Very cool. We're going to let the dog get up, give him some nice cooked mutton. Yum. Try to induce him to run inside so that he won't get rained on. You don't want to let your pets get rained on. I'm sure there's not an in-game explanation for that, but it's just the decent thing if you can avoid it. And I find that generally you can. So anyway. Oh no. I got too excited there and I jumped. Anyway, I've been learning so much about water. You guys are going to love this. But, so we're just going to go in this direction first and then we'll loop back around and I'll show you this crazy place that I've recently discovered. But so I have here one of my mini canals. This one is going to connect us to just like a cool little waterfall that was previously existing over on this side, but I actually I think I improved it. I made it bigger. You'll see random crafting tables letting you know where I've been. But I put some torches up there to the side. It's pretty cool at night, and then I just increased the water flow around and all of this. This was originally just a small little canal that connected that place to the waterfall, but I eventually decided to make it a higher water flow. I did learn how to modify water flow somewhat. You might have noticed that inside of the canal there was no weird motion, which is just as planned. Right here we have a secondary canal that meets in with previous first canal, best canal, beautiful cobblestone canal of the earlier time. But yes, totally perfect water flow. Takes a little bit of work, but it's not too tricky once you understand how bucket technology works. But anyway, you can just flow on here. So the canal sort of connected there. It was more logical than going to this other area. And then I decided that I wanted a better route to get up. Oh, it's all the way over here. I went much further than I had thought. So I just have here carved into this side, which connects to that other area where there's the first canal over there in the distance, to the stairway that I have cunningly carved into the side of the mountain, which allows us to, gaze lovingly upon all that we survey. Like out in the distance, some sweet palm trees and whatever goes with that. There's like a pyramid over there. That's the next place I'm gonna go. That's new anyway. It's probably just a normal mountain. There's another village that way. There's of course the first village where I met my cat at. I made a nice little diorite couple of blocks with a torch on top, which makes that tower much more visible from a distance. But yeah, basically a whole lot of work. I mean, just because I wasn't very good at it, but I developed somewhat of a technique as I went on to connect the various waterways to where I want to be here. And then, yeah, it's basically just as fast to go this way due to the efficiency of the canals. I don't think I have one right here yet. Never mind. Of course I do. That's where this one opens up. You see, it's so perfect. And the beautiful still waterway, which is just like such a contrast from this over here. I did actually add a little bit of water there to dress it up some. Maybe one day I will heal the whole ecology there. That was the tragic victim of my initial attempts at canal technology. But so if you have a boat with a chest, if you go in and right click at the end that has the chest in it, that will be facing you forward. It is pretty annoying to get into a boat backwards. But then to this area, the very last bit of terraforming in this direction, I have achieved my moderate goals of connecting my area to what I believe to be the sea. And here we have this just little narrow canal here, without even the dignity of cobblestones on the side. These rocks are, of course, natural formations. I don't even know if I can drop a rock that looks exactly like that. Those are the stones that turn into cobblestones when you hit them. But anyway, this is where it opens up, and I could just like hop, skip, and a jump, be right there. But it's not what we're doing right now. This would have been much more logical if I would have started on this side of all of creation, but it'll be all right. This is just the tour, after all. You see, there is the mountaintop pinnacle that we had traveled all of that way to. The boat is fast. It's got to be faster than running or walking. So I think in the long run, when you deal with the infrastructure of your civilization first, it makes it a lot easier. First you build the road, and then you worry about trading with the villagers and depriving them of their precious stones in exchange for wheat, which any idiot can grow in a walled area with a couple of sheep. The sheep are probably not necessary for the production of wheat. This is the sort of thing that a tooltip would describe to me, but I'm just not going to learn it. But anyway, that waterfall on that mountain was a naturally occurring feature. I might have messed with it at one point, but not very much, and certainly not since many videos ago. But I'm actually in a pretty chipper mood. I'm excited for the future. I bought a Nintendo 64 and GoldenEye last week, but I didn't have a television bad enough to run it, and my monitors weren't working with it, and I was just having issues. But one of my pals at the gaming store had an extra one, and he is hooking me up, so very excited about that. Going to be getting that later on. But anyway, so here we've got a little bit of a blackstone setup. This is not where we're delving into insanity. This is just like the below the house mine. And we got to about here, and then I don't remember what distracted me. I think I just don't remember. It could have been anything. But what we've got here is I kind of annoyed myself by building the wall on this side because it was a nice little square that opened up. But we're going to run down here. We had granite and there was various things. And then I decided, rather than just digging down in one straight direction, let's turn a bit. And then we turned again. And right about when we got to here, things got weird. So I looked down that torch. I mean, like I did that torch. That wasn't there, but and all of this was blocked off. But there were just these strange bioluminescent squids, or unless they're octopuses, octopodes, whatever. And so I carved all of this out. Of course, as you see, the blocks cunningly too deep, just deep enough for my head. And yeah, we basically got to right about here. And there is iron like all over the place, just like you could casually reach out and touch it. And yeah, and I did not bring enough spaces for the acquisition of this iron, so we're just going to toss various stuff just for a couple of inventory slots. But oh, that's not iron, that is gravel. So you got to be careful because as you see, gravel does have weight. And oh, I was using a hoe. I'm an idiot. I didn't bring anything for this task. I don't have enough for a crafting table. I I don't have enough wood. Yeah, anyway, well, so that's pretty entertaining. I'm gonna explore anyway, and because I do have torches and I do have blocks of dirt. So this is as far as I got, as you see. I just put a torch here, and it looks like we've got, yeah, that's right. I remember there being more iron. Here it is. Feels kind of sketchy walking on the edge here, but who cares? If I die, what's the worst that'll happen? I'll lose my precious emerald, the only one I've ever had. You're right, that does sound terrible. Alright, so this waterfall is bound to get us killed. This is so cool. I just don't want to get stuck without a way out. But I think we're sort of clumsily building a scaffolding out of dirt. Oh, we're back to the all right, so this is probably really boring to watch, but I'm just sort of exploring the concepts here. Oh, I just realized that if I inhibited the flow of that water too much, what I would do is die. All right, can I bucket the water away? It doesn't appear to be easily bucketable. I would need to get back up there again. Anyway, this is getting a little sketchy feeling. Anyway, I need picks, that's really what's going on. But actually, it's a good bit of progress. We are making a way down that'll safely let us explore the depths here, which are like, this is so vast, right? This is pretty exciting. I I have shown my deep mine in the other video, but that's just going straight down. I never came into anything like this, just like a sprawling open cavern. It's very, very interesting. I've got iron to mine all over the place. I'm just like pretty pumped, pretty excited for the future of this place. But anyway, that's just a little tour of what's going on in Peaceful World. And as always, I'm going to be trying to keep updated on the travails of this place. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you have enjoyed.